Welcome to Offseason War number 3. Again, we're in a war where I don't really remember it too much. I brought rulk in, but I'm taking path 7. So, yeah, this will be fun. Man thing here, though, this is not really too much of a concern as long as he's not running high MD. Obviously, that did not start out the way I wanted it, but and that I missed the evade on the SB1. Oh boy, this reminds me of some of my earlier wars. This is not looking good. So here I'm just trying to bait the SB2, and is this where I think he was running MD. Yeah. Yeah. But it's rulk versus a man thing. In general, against a mystic, he's fine. But, oh, yeah, there's where the MD finally caught me. And I'm like, oh, crap. This is not looking too good. So, he got to an SB3, but he didn't throw it. So, threw my SB3, and we're all good. So, a little bit of luck on that one. Going into the next fight, we're probably going to see that again, to be honest. Yeah, I had completely forgotten this war. This was an off-season war, and I've been trying to do various other wars, and I didn't record every single war. In some wars I didn't even participate in on the off-season. It was just kind of like I'm just not feeling it. Going into this one on the mojo, rulk is nowhere near the best option. Really, you'd want to drop decks and use like torch on this fight because he could just smash through this one really easily. But because of MD, which wasn't really a factor in here, but because of the power snack, it would be a factor if I tried to dex anything. So hey, we got through it fine. We're looking good. So I'd given up on that fight after that because I knew I had little chance against Korg, but I came in here and I saw that Korg was already down to 33% or so, and I was like, all right, well, he can't shrug off anything, so I just need to use APOC, and I could pick up some anti-evade charges and all that. I'm like, all right, this will be fine. And so I'm like, all right, I can pick up some anti-evade here. I just need to be smart about it, get my parries, and then just 4 lights whenever he's got the rock shields up. And when he doesn't, then I can use the medium light combo. And on this, you can see there a second ago, I went in with a medium whenever he did have the rock stacks up. And I went a little bit too soon, so. But still, it was only a 33% Korg, and it wasn't that big of an issue, even though I took a little bit of damage. If I was in the season, I'd consider that a solo, but we're not in season, and we're trying to not use boosts or anything that really matters. Even though I probably could have boosted some because I got a bunch of those Supreme Solo crystals. So I could use some like 10% stuff. But honestly, the off-season had been going on for so long and the bugs that I just really didn't care. Going into this fight, I've talked about this before. As long as he doesn't throw a special or a heavy attack in the armor up phase, then he's not going to bleed you. But I've already got the bleed immunity from the suicide, so it's like I don't really care about the bleed stuff. So going to this fight, I was kind of like, I don't really care about anything except just trying to kill him and move on. And you can see here that, well, other than getting hit by the heavy, which wasn't a very good look. I'm just trying to get through it a little bit and let the degen take care of the rest. There, I got double resisted and parried, but it didn't stun me, which I'm not really too sure about, because the resist parry can stun you on a heavy attack. So honestly, I'm not sure what really happened there. I should have been stunned and should have, you know, gotten KO'd. So looking back at this, I have no idea how that happened. Maybe it's just that bug where like the AQ bosses or mini bosses or some of them are resisting on heavies. Maybe that's just an automatic text that pops up. So here's Doom, and I was trying to prevent him from throwing a special or anything in, involving any type of complications. And I was just going to be like, yep, I'm good. And it worked out extremely well. I'm not sure why you'd place a Doom there, but, this is off-season war, so it was probably just a, whatever fight. You can see here, I'm going to go into this Korg, and, the theory here with APOC, if you were at full health, is parry, light. Get rid of the rock stacks, and then try a medium and see if that's becoming an issue with your rage. And you can try to switch up to mediums and see if that's affecting your that's causing any rages at all. But so far we're looking pretty good. The problem is with specials, I'm not really too sure on exactly how much damage it would do. There, I think I tried to do a couple light intercepts, and then I just wasn't too confident about it, so I was just like, I'm just going to let go. And, there's no mix master on this one. And so here I throw the SB3. Honestly, I don't know why. It's a mystery to you as it is to me, because the SP2 would have done something. The SP3 only locks in stuff. And, wait, how did that throw this poison and a degen on him? Okay, honestly, I'm gonna have to go reread APOC's abilities. There I get the full evade, but I went in with a medium, which was kind of stupid because I took that damage back because the rock shield on Korg was still up. And then here I throw an SB2, which I guess I had hoped would kill him. But yeah, clearly that didn't happen. So, yeah, this is an off-season war, so I'm just going to chalk that up to a whole bunch of, I don't know what I'm doing. So, YOLO. I think that's the phrase you kids are using these days is you only live once. So, yeah, YOLO. Okay, here I'm going to try to heavy counter with the heavy, and because of Cable's reach, it does work out on this. There I got a degen to stick. Here I got 2 degens to stick. So this is somewhat working. You'd prefer a horseman Cable on that, to be honest, just because if things don't work out too well. But hey, I got through the fight, and it's an off-season war, so any fight that you get through without killing your whole roster, that's a success, especially on a mini-boss. Going into this dragonman, I fought him so many times that I wasn't really that worried, and I was just like, all right, I just need him to throw specials, and we're good. And, we'll take away his power gain, and we can use the ineptitude to heal up. And so here I am looking good, and everything goes fairly well up to this point. And there he throws the heavy. I'm just like, that's not what you're supposed to do. And he throws the special 3. That's pretty much the end of this. It's like, yeah, that didn't quite play out to the way I wanted to. I don't have a boost, so Yeah, I died. Uh, it kind of is what it is. That fight can get really sketchy extremely quickly if anything does not go exactly accordingly to plan, which clearly it didn't. Here I'm just using cable, and I was just like, this is more of a curiosity, like what would happen, but because of the whole parry bug, like that didn't pan out. So y'all have a good one, and see you in the next one.